So, what about sort of, because like lately, the last few years, we've been having a lot of the art of the martial art of jiu-jitsu sort of representing itself. When's it time for to represent the martial aspect of the art instead of the art aspect?
The martial, I would say, man, this year would have been a good time. This year would have been a good time. There's different ways, yeah? It's either in combat or in the mental battle with yourself. That's the martial part, to keep fighting, to fight.
Well, we kind of have to do the mental part at the moment as well, yeah? Like that's we're sort of forced into that situation worldwide at the moment, but especially in Melbourne.
Because, with physical, anybody can just get angry and punch.
Yeah.
Anybody can get angry and just yell at someone or fight. But it's not about that, It's about the purpose of it as well. Can you, if you can hit someone, but can you fight with yourself in a mental battle? Can you deal with that? When you want to quit, can you fight to keep going? So the martial part, I would say, it's not just in physical combat, but in those kind of other areas of life. It's easy to go hit someone and punch someone. That's part of the martial part, the combat, to fight. But fight has to be in your whole life, in other areas too. That's the way I sort of see it, and mainly to protect people, protect vulnerable people, weaker people, to defend your family, your friends, or whatever, and yourself, obviously. Sometimes you may be training your whole life and never have to use it, which is probably a good thing. But the time that you do have to use it, you do have to fight, it's going to save you, or it's going to save someone.
It's better to have it and never need to use it.
100%, and there's more to it. It's the confidence that gives you that you can take care of yourself and help others. You just have the confidence to help others. It's not just you're scared, you're worried, what's going to happen to you. It gives you the confidence to be more, to be more willing to jump in or help someone if someone's under an attack, or, you see something that's, not right. So that's the way I see it.
It's also speaking up when you see something wrong
speaking
happening.
Up, taking action. Like I said, whether it's a physical action or whether it's verbal, or it's the confidence to step in. So that's, I believe, the martial part is all linked with that. That's the way I see it. Obviously, martial arts is predominantly first for battle, for combat. And I believe through that's where all the mental stuff comes in, the physical part, and obviously floats into the art, the philosophy, the techniques and all of that kind of stuff. So I would say the battling is less technique. The art is more technique, detail, philosophy.
But it's like you can't be the martial part isn't good without the art, and the art part isn't good without the martial.
Yeah, correct.
You need the martial to be able to be artistic, but you need the art to be able to be martial.
Yeah, that's right.
If that makes sense.
Yin and yang. Yeah.
Yin and yang. Yeah.
Yin and yang.
The duality of human nature. Comes in.
But the problem is now a lot of people are just doing it for martial. They're training now for martial only. They don't have the art. That's why there's the ego. There's the attitude. There's that tough character. They want to. It's all external. It's all about external to be the tough guy now. That's the way I see it. People wanting to train, which is not a really purpose. It's not. There's no other purpose to it anymore.
The old reasons, the old martial arts, the traditional martial arts, they'll teach you these lessons by just drilling it into your head. But then in jiu-jitsu, you learn the same lessons because your ego is getting smashed on the mats every day. But you learn the lessons that the traditional martial arts have always taught you, but that you actually get from the more you fight.
Correct. Yeah, it's because it's very physical. Jiu-jitsu is very physical, so you got no choice with jiu-jitsu. Yeah, you got no choice when you're on the bottom and someone's smashing you on top. Where you got to tap.
And there's no holding back, so I was, because I didn't want to hit you hard, I didn't hit you enough, I didn't use my killer palm technique.
But that's right. So that's why with jiu-jitsu, it's how can I say? That's why people can go more, you know, especially a beginner. They go 100% in jiu-jitsu. They feel a little bit more safer. But I bet you put that same person, the beginner that tried jiu-jitsu, you put him in a boxing ring to do that, he won't do that. Because they know the outcome with boxing. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. And that's why jiu-jitsu, I believe, gives a bit more confidence at the start for a person bigger to use their strength. And that's why they feel like they need to use their strength. You know, because obviously it's a little bit different to boxing. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, but you have to have both, I believe. Because, you know, you can be a good fighter, but doesn't mean, you know, you're a humble person. It doesn't mean that you're any good. You might be just a skilled fighter, but if you got nothing else with it, I don't think that's any kind of benefit.